Hey, what's going on, man? Why are you here so late? Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I was laying down, but I mean, you family, so come on in, come on in. All right. So, what's on your mind? What made you show up here so late today? Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're at that age where you're looking for direction, and sometimes you're just not gonna have it. Hmm. Yeah. Well, all right. First, just relax. You know what you're going through, what you're dealing with. It's nothing. It's nothing unusual. Most people go through these things. So let's just get that established first. I understand feeling just directionless, like you don't really know what to do. You just feel kind of lost, like you're out here just grasping at straws, trying to figure out what the next move is. And you have all these different pressures on you coming from different directions. Sometimes, you comparing yourself to other people and their level of success compared to your level of success, and you want to have money, and you see what other people have, and we often, compare ourselves to others, and you feel like you're not as far along as you should be. So nah, man, it's all normal things. It's all in how you handle it, though. I remember some Saturday nights, or it was more like Friday nights when I was a kid, and it would just hit me sometimes. I would just feel so down and just like not depressed, but I just felt like, is this it? Like what am I doing? And I think it was just so boring, but it was just so overwhelming. And a lot of times we use friends and associates as a way to kind of keep our minds off of the real issues. You know what I mean? And if you feel like you don't have any direction, I mean, you have to figure out what you want. You know, it's like you create direction, and you have to do some evaluating of your life. It's like you have to accept that you are changing. The same things you enjoyed as a teenager are not the same things you may enjoy now. As we get out of, say, you get out of high school, the further we get removed from high school, the more people start falling off relationship wise, and you find yourself more and more alone, and that's okay. It's like, honestly, relationships are difficult to attend to. So I believe, honestly, the fewer relationships you have, the better. Any relationship that you have, you need to have quality relationships. It's okay to be picky about who you choose to give your time to. You know, it's a matter of self-respect. I also believe it's a matter of just valuing your own time. Everybody doesn't deserve your time, and frankly, everybody doesn't have your best interest in mind. So I mean, what brought this about? Like, why are you feeling like this all of a sudden? Especially to the point where you came over here so late at night. Mm, yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand. I understand. I mean, that's how emotions are. Like sometimes you can't really explain it. You just feel overwhelmed with emotion, and like sometimes you may feel like crying, sometimes you just may feel angry, sometimes you feel frustrated, and sometimes you may feel hopelessness or desperation, but it comes in all different forms. And say what? Man, don't let anybody tell you that it's weak to show your emotions. Remember this: your emotions are tools given to us to handle the things that life throws our way. Just as easily as you express happiness and joy when good things happen, we have our anger and sadness for when the negative things come, because nobody is spared hardship, you know. So sure, you don't have to show your emotions in front of everyone, but I'm Unc, so you can do that around here. I'm not gonna judge you. Believe me, I've had my moments. I've dealt with things that have brought me to tears. But that's why it's important to have quality relationships, so that you feel safe enough to express those things without feeling judged or like people gonna look at you as weak. You know, they're all just coping mechanisms to help us through life. That's all. Imagine if you didn't have these outlets. Some people, because they don't deal with their emotions, they go out and they hurt people, or they hurt themselves, or they make rash decisions and do foolish things. So man, I understand completely. Don't beat yourself up. Go ahead, man. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You're all right. You're all right. I'll get you some tissue. There you go. Yeah, man, get it out. Get it out. Because that's where it belongs. Again, it's a mechanism. You have to get these things out, because it doesn't do you any good keeping those type of things inside. And sometimes we just don't know why we feel the way we feel, and your emotions can just hit you in different ways. You know, is it more to you being here than what you're telling me? I mean, you here now, so tell me what's going on for real. Okay. See, now it's making more sense. Relationships are crazy, and you're the kind of person, you really do care deeply about people. You get that from your mama, and it's okay. I would say, I think guys in general fall in love pretty hard, and a lot of times we find ourselves wanting to find that right person to just build with, someone that we can just establish something strong with, and then we just grow up and we do our thing. But the way culture is now, that's very hard to find, and everybody's on some type of game, it seems. So yeah, heartbreak is inevitable. In most cases, I think we all will experience it. But again, man, that's life. You're growing. You're having new experiences. And I want you to remember this moment. Remember how you feel. Remember, about who you give your time and attention to. Because again, everybody doesn't deserve it. Everybody's not going to value you the way you need to be valued. Everybody's not going to take care of you. It's like, think about it. Your heart is it's a fragile thing, and when you give it to someone, it's like I remember the highs of being in a fresh relationship and just loving somebody, and and then that heartbreak that makes you lose your appetite, that makes you, it kind of wipes your mind a little bit. And I guess the way I'm trying to say it is, your mind is running so fast that you don't know what to think, how to think. You're devastated. And again, this is just one of these life moments. Indeed, indeed. But you gotta be careful. You gotta vet people. You gotta see how people act. Don't go off of what people say, because talk is cheap. And you gotta see what people are doing. But the one thing I don't want you to do is harbor unforgiveness and hate. No, there's no room for that. You got time to recover. And I'm not trying to gloss over how you feel right now. I want you to fully embrace what's happening right now, because that's how you're going to get past it. And it's all a part of your story in the end. So yeah, it's tough. It is difficult. It is hard. Just talking to you, it just reminds me of situations that I've been through. But no, don't give up. Unc is here for you. Unc is here for you, man. So go ahead and get it out. You're gonna be all right. You're fine. You're fine. Mm. You gonna crash here tonight? Yeah, man. You know I got the spare bedroom. So yeah, man. Make yourself comfortable. Do what you need to do. I'm not. No, I ain't rushing you. We can talk a little bit more if you need to. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. I know. It doesn't make sense. Like, how in the world did this happen? I feel you. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So does everyone who lives to see such times. But again, my advice is just to embrace where you are in this moment. Take it, face it head on, deal with the emotions, get all these feelings and things out, and then soon enough, your moment of clarity will come. It's going to take some time to heal. It's going to take some time, but you will heal. And I'm always here to talk with you if you need me. Okay? I mean, it's a reason you showed up here of all the places you could have went, but you came to talk to Unc, and that was a good decision because I care about you. So I'm not gonna feed you bad advice. All right? Yeah, there's some food in there. I mean, I just put up the leftovers, so you can heat you something up if you want. Uh-huh. Yeah, man. I love you, boy. All right? I'm here for you. All right, I'm about to go lay down. You go ahead to the room. Um, Make sure you turn all the lights off and everything. And, we'll talk in the morning. We'll talk in the morning, all right? Oh, Lord. What is this? All right, go ahead. I'll talk to you in the morning. All right, good night. Hey, what you doing here? My niece. Oh, man. Well, your brother just came here, too. He was dealing with some things. All right. Yeah, come on in. Come on, come on. Yeah. All right. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? Mm. Feeling confused. Mm. Mm. I'm just listening. I'm just listening. I'm not judging you. I'm just listening. Mm. Yeah. Yes, I mean, that's unfortunate. I mean, is this the best friend? Oh man, okay. So you feeling hurt and betrayed. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember your auntie went through something like this before. Mm. Yeah, real good friend. And I'll tell you. Mm. Yeah, yeah. I understand. I understand. Yeah, well, I don't have all the answers, but I do know one thing. Trouble makes you better or bitter. And you have to decide how you're going to deal with it. You know, it's difficult and it's troubling, but you have a decision to make here. Do you? Yeah, I mean, it's okay to be upset. That was pretty foul. What happened? And you trusted her, so yeah, I get it. But this is like one of those fork in the road moments, where you can get rid of dead weight and move on and become better, or you try to work it out and you just kind of always have this thought in the back of your head, if you can truly trust her, it's like there's always a price to be paid. There's always a trade-off. So I just want you to think it through. Right now you're in a heightened state of emotion, and it's understandable. But I think you should wait until you calm down a little bit before you make a final decision about how you want to handle it. The direction you want to go, because y'all have been friends for a really long time, and it hurts the worst when it's somebody close to you. So where were y'all at? How did this happen? Well, that is, what were y'all doing there? Okay. It happens, right? I'm not here to come down on you or judge you for what you're doing. You're asking my thoughts and opinions. I think you should have had more sense than to go along with this. I know you've been taught better. Yeah, well, the consequences are the teachers, and there's no avoiding the consequences of this. Now you're over here feeling all types of ways, and it's okay, because that's how life teaches us sometimes. But will you learn the lesson, or will you continue to have to be tested? If you learn the lesson in the test, then you pass and you move on to the next level. And I want you to move on to the next level. It's easier said than done, of course. However, it must be done. Uncle got you. Yeah, your brother, he just came by. He dealing with some things too. But, we got that kind of relationship, so don't even worry about it. You staying the night here too? All right. I got a spare room for you just for times like this. So ever since y'all got older, y'all haven't been coming around as often, but it's cool. You're growing up. But, you always got a place here with Unc. Yeah. I've been cool. Just trying to, I just want to, I have some goals and things, dealing with my own ups and downs, and really kind of just some disappointments and delays and some things I'm trying to put together. But I just believe in God's timing. I gotta continue to do what I gotta do, and I won't stop moving. But it gets discouraging. I got some projects I'm working on that I'm super excited about, but the unexpected happens sometimes, and you just roll with it. Can't let it get me down. I remember a time when I used to let these type of things get me really upset, and basically on the verge of giving up. But I've matured a lot since those times, and I really just I hope I can just share that kind of thing with you guys. I want y'all to be resilient type of people, where when the trouble comes, it doesn't defeat you, because none of us are spared hardship. It's coming for all of us, but it's just in how you deal with it, So yeah, it's tough. So I just want you to kind of evaluate, is this worth ending the relationship over, or is this something that just needs to be addressed, and then you kind of just see what happens afterwards. Yeah, just go think on it. Do not get on the phone. I don't want you to call anybody, because right now you just need some time to get your own focus, okay? Don't respond to the text messages. I know y'all in like a group chat or something like that, and people are always talking, man. Get away from it. Get away from that stuff, all right? All right. I love you too. I got your back. All right, my niece. You go ahead in the room. You hungry? All right. Your brother's in there making him something to eat, so go ahead and get you something, and I'm going back to bed. Your brother woke me up, but it was worth it. I'm here for you guys. All right. Love you too. Good night.